Good morning, everybody, and this is your S&P 500 setups for today. And it's Friday, so is this a break? Are we looking to finish the week off with a green bar? I think that's the big question we need to ask ourselves. And if you just look at the week, you'll see at the moment it is another green bar. It did come back. It's important. Let's just talk about that. So. Often I talk about a Brooks gap, and this level here was a Brooks gap. You can see there's the tail of this weekly bar. We then ran past it, and price normally comes back to close these gaps. It's if it's structured. If it's not structured, you can see, as in this move here, it's not structured, but then you can see some of the other bars come back to close that gap. The logic's pretty simple, and I'll show you on a lower time frame. So that was the high of a weekly bar, moved up, came back to close it. So it's break and retest. It's basically what it is. So it looks like a Brooks gap on a higher time frame, but 9 times out of 10, if you look at the lower time frame, you'll see that that is a fairly decent level of resistance or support. Anyway, so for now, my view is we're still sideways, to be honest. I think we are now top of range. There is another bit of structure just above us, which is where price is at the moment. So we're in the top of range zone. And when we start drilling down through the time frames, nothing really changes on the 3-hour. This week has been chaotic. Buyers have been stepping in, no doubt about that, but sellers have also been stepping in inside this zone, and that is at 5,500. So ideally we'd want to break past this, come back and test it, and then look for our moves to the upside. And I don't really see any solid structure. It's just one more level to put in, and we'll get these levels now, but you can see what I'm doing, just picking up the fractals. That's where the levels are. This level to the downside is now a very strong area of support, and that's 54.50, and we did try and break through that all week and pretty much failed. Right, so down to the 1 hour. So yesterday we were below the moving averages, got up, and look at how many times we came back to test that break before getting on with the move to the upside. So we are at the top of this range as far as I'm concerned at the moment, and that is 5502 to be exact, but I think 5500 is what you need to pay attention to. I would not be jumping in long here. What I would be doing is looking at 5496 and 5490. That's kind of the two areas that I would be paying attention to today if there is going to be an opportunity. Now you can see most of this move is after hours. The market would have closed in this area here. This is all after hours, after hours, after hours. So I'll take that with a large pinch of salt. There is also a little gap open right in this zone. And oh, there's one right at the bottom of this move as well. And there's one much further back. And there's another one there and another one there. I'm not going to give you all those levels, but you can see, look at your charts, you'll see the gaps. And all those gaps are magnets, so you just need to be careful with them. So what are we looking for? We're looking for a pullback onto structure. And for me, this 5490 area is probably the area that I would prefer at the moment. This would be my second choice at 54.96, but just bear in mind that you've still got after hours moves. So technically the cash market would have closed in this space around 54.89 area. So that's kind of what I'd be waiting for. Pullback onto structure. Then you're looking for inside bars, engulfing bars, pin bars, and you're looking for another attempt to break through 5,500. So that would be a fairly decent 100-point gain, and you're probably going to end up with like a 30-point stop loss. So that's a 3-to-1 trade, which is a decent offering. Okay, anyway, that is the trade that I'd be looking for today. Don't think I'd be looking for anything else other than that. Hope it helps, and we'll catch up with you on Monday. Cheers for now.